Claims of sexism, bullying and gender politics have again dominated federal parliament, drowning out efforts by the government to take control of the political agenda. And with the behaviour of politicians under renewed scrutiny, the coalition has defended its status with women. Here's political editor Andrew Probyn.
Only worn once, these boots were made for talking.
My red shoes was seen as a statement of female empowerment, denoting courage, freedom, independence.
Julie Bishop's resignation red shoes, worn on exit from the ministry, now owned by the people, as an entreaty to young women and girls.
To aspire to be a foreign minister, indeed a prime minister, then this gift will have been worth making.
When the question for the day is why any young woman would want to join this place.
I state again, unparliamentary offensive epithets and abuse have no place in this chamber.
The Senate President laying down the law for a chamber of sins.
There's a bit of Nick Xenophon in it, and I don't mean that to be a double reference.
Coalition Senator Barry O'Sullivan's slight interpreted as a sexual slur.
Sexist filth coming from that man.
Senator
he
Natale,
is a pig.
Real men don't insult and threaten women. They don't slut-shame them.
The shaming of women has been used for decades, even centuries, as a tool of control by those in power. It is odious behaviour.
A focus on gender politics at an awkward time for the government, coming the day after Liberal MP Julia Banks defected to the crossbench, angered by the bullying antics of her former colleagues who supported Peter Dutton in the leadership crisis.
Whether you are a man or a woman, leadership transitions are traumatic periods.
Julia Banks now growing comfortable with new friends who'd like to see Peter Dutton's eligibility tested in the High Court.
I think it's quite clear that Peter Dutton has a case to answer.
Although Christopher Pyne has warned of retaliatory High Court referrals, including the most recent arrival.
Dirty tactics, it's obviously a threat, and I won't be intimidated.
Tit-for-tat referrals to the High Court aren't exactly an appetising prospect for the government, but they know there won't be much opportunity. There's just a dozen more sitting days scheduled before an April budget, which will springboard the nation into an election campaign, a campaign that'll see both sides of politics spruiking their worth to men and women.
How this government is the natural government for Australian women.
Given the week so far, a courageous boast. Andrew Probyn, ABC News, Canberra.